Hey there, South Mississippi. Chief Meteorologist Eric Jeansonne here with a quick update on the forecast. Many of you have been waiting for a fall feel to arrive. Well, we got something like that headed our way. Tonight, we actually do have a front passing through, but tomorrow is still going to be a hot day. We will notice the humidity will still be just a little bit lower tomorrow. And then as we go into Friday, we're going to see a reinforcing shot of some drier air and slightly cooler air. It really won't be until the weekend that we see the full effects of this front that's passing through. You can see it did bring a few scattered showers earlier today. Now that front is pretty much right along the coast. Notice our dew points tomorrow. They'll be a little bit lower for Thursday, but watch as we go into Friday and into the weekend. We really see our dew points drop, and that's when we're going to notice the even drier air and the less humid feel outside. So look at our temperatures. Tomorrow is still a hot day. Some of us might even get into the 90s, but just a little bit less humidity out there will take the edge off the heat. But as we go into Friday and into the weekend, notice our high temperatures generally in the mid 80s, so it will definitely feel a lot better out there as we head towards the end of the week into the weekend. And notice our low temperatures. The time that we'll see our most fall-like moments this week will be in the mornings on Saturday and Sunday, where some of us will see lows on the coast in the low 60s and maybe some mid 50s north of I-10. So that will be nice. Today, with some of those showers, we had some pretty nice scenes. Check out this rainbow that was captured by Dina Simino out of Poplarville. She submitted this photo on the WLOX weather app. We always appreciate when you send us your photos through the app. Also got this photo of storms moving over the Sound in Biloxi. This was sent in by Sally Jane Richard on the WLOX First Alert weather app. Again, when you open up the app, scroll down to the bottom and hit submit your photo. That is how we are able to share your photos on air and online. Cruising the coast tomorrow, slightly less humid, a nice start in the morning, but it's still going to be hot in the afternoon, and overall, we'll generally see more of a northerly wind throughout the day. Here's what it looks like on Futurecast tomorrow morning, starting out in the upper 60s to low 70s as we work our way into about lunchtime. Many areas in the mid 80s, and a few spots may briefly spike into the upper 80s to low 90s by the late afternoon hours. Thursday night into Friday morning, we may see a brief uptick in the humidity as we see that second surge of drier air approaching. We may see the humidity bump up just a little bit before it starts to go back down on Friday. As far as rain chances go, can't rule out a stray shower on Thursday and Friday, but for the most part, once we get into the weekend, it's looking very dry for another extended period. So despite the rainfall that we got, which was very helpful, we'll most likely stay in those drought conditions. A new drought monitor comes out tomorrow. Low humidity sticks around with that dry air behind the front. Look at our low temperatures. Saturday morning, some mid to upper 50s north of I-10. Sunday morning, maybe some lower to mid 50s in some spots. So definitely some of the cooler air we've seen so far. But by no means is this an Arctic outbreak, and we're not expecting it to stick around very long. But hey, we're getting into October, and we're gradually going to see these fronts get stronger and stronger. Heading out over the water over the next few days, keep in mind the winds will be a little brisk out of the northeast in the Sound and offshore, so that will make for some rough seas, especially out offshore, about 20 to 30 miles offshore. Just be aware of that as we go into the weekend and early next week. Water temperature sitting at about 80 degrees at Point Cadet. There are really no tropical concerns out there. We were watching a tropical wave in the southern Gulf that's moving into Mexico. Jerry is going to curve out to sea, so no tropical concerns across the Gulf. And looking at the 7-day forecast overall, once we get through tomorrow, we'll see an extended period of dry temperature or dry weather and pleasant temperatures across South Mississippi.